Welcome back. So yes, I did say in the last video that we were going to work on the Silverado. Well, something came up and, well, I told you I've been looking for projects and I was going to use whatever. So yes, it actually fits in the back of this, which is like a little amazing. So if y'all watched my short the other day, yeah, I picked up a four-wheeler. All right, let's get it out of here. So, and then we'll talk about it. All right, let's set that up there. Yes, it's small. All right. So here it is. The handlebars are loose right now because I had to fold them down to basically get it in there. So this is a Suzuki QuadSport, right there you can see, and this is a 50. It's an automatic, basically, you know, pull start. So it needs work, yes. Yeah, brakes a little messed up, and this and that, this and that, but why not? You know, why not? So we're going to supposedly, like, you know, basically what the guy told me is it has spark, but it's not getting no gas. So needless to say, is the fuel tank clogged? Is the petcock clogged up here? You know, turns it on and off, or is the carburetor messed up? I have no clue. So I guess we're just going to clean it up here because it's got, like, you know, some grass on it and all that kind of stuff, and there's cobwebs on the other side. We're gonna clean it up and then go from there. At least first today, we'll see if it has spark. We'll start disassembling it, kind of go from there. So after going in, taking a little break, watching a YouTube video, you know, go figure. So I figured out how to start this thing. Now again, I have no idea if it has spark or anything. So kill switch, cool thing is you got to make sure it's out. So it's like when you click it, clicks in and you click out, so it's got to be out for that to make spark, basically. All right, now let's go ahead see if this thing has spark or not. Because as long as it's got spark, let's see if we can get the camera right on it or not. Hold it. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it has spark. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, this thing's a two-stroke too, by the way. So there is, right there, gas tank's up here, oil injection tank is right there. Now, I've also, like, gone online. I don't think my throttle's working like 100%. I mean, it could be, that could be all of it. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead. Now, I don't have, oh, I did while I was cleaning. the whole carburetor filter bucket thing, like, fell off. So carburetor right there. I did look online. You can, this carburetor is like $28. It's not an expensive carb. All right. Now I don't have starting fluid, have brake clean. It's kind of the same thing. Starting fluid would be better. Like I say, I don't know if the carb's messed up, so we're just gonna drop it right in the piston. I just want to make it, see if it'll pop off. I don't care if it runs. I don't know if y'all heard that. That thing popped for a second. Oh, you heard it. Oh yeah, I can smell it, and it popped a little bit of smoke right outside. So it does have a choke. I don't know if the choke works or not. But it popped. So that means this will run. That's good, that's good. Now, like I say, the carburetor could be bad. Let's see. Okay, there it went. So, a couple bolts here and there. I did notice the bars are tweaked. These things have adjustable arms on them, so straighten it up. The wheels need it. We'll figure that out. All right, let me go ahead and get this plastic off right here real quick. Okay, so I've torn this thing down a lot. Got all the plastics off of it, got the fuel tank out, got the oil tank off of it, got a lot of stuff taken apart on this thing. Later on, off camera, I'm gonna take it out, gently try to pressure wash, because this thing has just got a lot of, you know, grease and oil on the top of it, up here on top of the motors and then around the bottom. So we're gonna try to get this thing cleaned up a little bit. Got the new pressure washer. So gently go over this. Now, I tried to start it by just using, you know, like into the carb right here. And choke down. Oh, wow, now it's gonna prove me a liar. Okay, so it is sputtering a little bit through the carb. I think, I don't know what's up. This thing probably hasn't been started in a long time. One thing I do think, I think it's getting way too much air. It's really hard to see, but inside the carb in there, a little piece that slides up and down for the air in there, it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. I mean, that hole's on it, but it's got a big gap. I know that just off other things and this and that, it's supposed to be a lot lower than that. Minimum air gap. So maybe all the throttle is just not adjusted correctly to make the little piece go all the way down. So before I order a carburetor, that's not a priority right now. We won't worry about that. if I can get this thing to run off, you know, I will actually buy starter fluid. If we can get this thing to like run, just sit there and keep like spraying a little bit into it, get it to run. Maybe it needs a little more adjusting, that's fine. One big thing that I do need to order is this. The oil tank. That goes right here, and then it feeds into the block. So right there, that line goes into there. I guess that was just a breather. When I was looking at it, it had a crack along the bottom. So I need to see if I can find a new one of these or something. So this is a Suzuki LT50. So I just need to like do some more research and do some more figuring out and all that kind of stuff. But it at least is making noise. So that's the biggest thing. It's making noise. It's got fire. It's got fuel by me. I think it just has too much air. So we're just gonna keep playing with it and this and that. Oh yeah, the brakes all work too. So like the back brakes, you know, they lock up. The front brakes, this little piece is broken right here, but they work. So we'll figure that out. But as fast as this thing is, or as slow as this is, I think rear brakes will be enough. Besides that, I'm happy with the purchase. It's just got to do some fine tuning and this and that, and then we can get out and rip this thing around at all, like what, 15 miles an hour. So stay tuned. We're not going to be onto this every video, you know, this and that, because I've still got a lot of research to do and a lot of figuring out on getting this thing to start and tune and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. It's just a little project. Yeah, stay tuned for more stuff on this and more stuff in the future. We got a lot of stuff thinking, but there is a lot of there isn't a lot of parts for this, but there is a lot of parts on eBay, this and that. So carburetor, that exact one, like $28 off of eBay. The whole air filter box thing, or aftermarket, you know, that's a couple dollars. The fuel petcock on the side of this thing, if that's messed up and it's not allowing fuel to flow through, which we got to clean the fuel tank, all that kind of stuff. The fuel tank, there's only one and it's $150, so that thing's got to get cleaned. Hopefully it's got fuel in it. Maybe the petcock's bad, I don't know. We're gonna, like I said, this is a whole bunch of just experimenting and working until we figure it out. So stay tuned, because we will be getting into, you know, four-wheelers. Did I say plural? Yeah, we'll be getting into four-wheeler stuff here periodically. So stay tuned. I guess we'll catch you in the next one.